Just a little tune is. My hair looks silly. That's okay. Okay. Both streams look okay. Mike was okay. I did the test before. I played. Full essence.
One moment.
Forgot my keys already. Chair, please. Okay, Temple of Beatus. Ooh. I noticed a graphic anomaly. Now I'm not going to be able to unsee it. I'll spare anyone who sees this the knowledge. Okay, electric bullshit. Gotcha.
There you go. Door's open. Who woke up the sleeping skeleton? Something touching those
I was trying to ADS.
Skeletons will be fighting. I think I sprained my shoulder.
Look at verses. Eadnung the bright star spoke, and her voice was like a clarion cry, calling his soul forth. He knew her for the right hand of the shining god, and was afraid. O wanderer, hear me, she spoke. You are known to us, and your deeds put you far from salvation. And he wept, for he knew that his sins lay bare before this great illumination. What the fuck is this? Bad enough of reading dialogue and text out from fucking Metaphor. This has voice acted and stuff for most stuff, so this is my break game. It's short enough or interesting enough at night. Like the overgrown ruins. Find some bears. What about skeleton bears? I didn't do that. I keep pressing X for him to search around. I don't know what muscle memory that's from. Ooh, that's pretty.
Hans, never seen anything like it. Views like this remind me why I came to the Living Lands in the first place.
Something stirs here.
Oh, even the one lady's commenting. That's, you know, it's a 10 out of 10 view. That is quite the view. Multiple grenades. can't tell if the waterfalls are look buggy looking because of the DLSS, but I don't think they're supposed to look like that. Maybe I'm mistaken now.
Blood and a broken tripwire. Maybe Offric squad passed through here.
Did I hit a tramp?
Look at that.
Oh, this is from like the previews and
How did
shit.
anyone
No?
build that all the way down here? Gods. And no one knew that was down here.
Rituals, whispers of searing light.
Like I specifically think I remember in previews seeing this guy pray to, or this guy praying to that. Talking to him and he's like excited to see a godlike or something.
Zarps ahead. Suggest going around them, but we can fight if you're feeling itchy.
I like doing the sneaky, but I like fight too. Let's go fight.
Keep quiet.
Pressure on my side.
Ow!
I was just getting warmed up. One moment.
Just a little hobble. Cozy in here. Strong. Janky ass movement. I hear loot. Yeah, to turn up on them. Fuck that wall. See?
On your left.
Well, I wonder how they saw me from that far away, even though I was doing sneaking. But I guess I am kind of shooting a loud ass gun, huh? What? Carlod? Like, if I know more use to put my talents in our pitiless land, so I must go. The water freezes. I create art from it. The water melts, my art dissolves. The water freezes again. This cycle once brought me peace. I looked upon my work and was comforted by its impermanence. And in the impermanence of all things, I took comfort in Rimgard's promise of the end. But even the ice carver is not impervious to the cold, and the new wind that blows from the north, from Kaizo. And the cracks in the ice between chills me to the bone. There's something wrong in this world, Loda. Not even your brightest smile can bring the cycle to rights. I head to the living lands. The vitality that fled my art is gathering there, condensing. Now a new chill rises in the land. A great conflict is coming, and our master will need his harbingers at his side. If Vatnir returns, tell him to come, but my love, I beg you, do not follow us. To serve our God must faithfully, I must believe that you're still alive. Well, you're not alive anymore. Couple
Coming from
Oh,
the right.
you piece of shit.
Offrey.
Let's see.
Hold it together, kid. We're nearly there.
Ow. Stop it.
One moment.
Looks like there's no loot here. Oh, but I see. Hello.
You're not my brother.
Nope. Okay, fine, let's talk to you first.
I got to be dreaming. Oh gods, am I dead? Is this the Beyond Spirit? Have you come to take me to Galloway's side?
The kid's in bad shape, but he's not too far gone. I think we can help him.
I'm not ready. I've never even touched a girl. It's not fair.
I'm allies. We can't let this kid die a virgin. Can you help him? Kid coming in plan. Let's get you back on your feet. Use Dream Touch to heal him.
Not with that. No. Oh, you mean healing him?
I've got stick prickle balm for the pain, but other than that, not much else.
Sorry, I'm all out of potion.
Magic? I had to learn some magic, but only the kind that explodes. I don't want to explode.
Let's use the Dream Touch, I guess.
Oh, that's the creepiest sensation I ever felt in my life. Like vines were growing all through me.
If it works, don't question it. And look, your wounds are closing up already.
Oh, wow. I feel leagues better. I thought for sure you were coming to take me back to the wheel. Who are you? What you doing down here?
I'm an apparition. You never saw me. Ever since you after us, where's the rest of your team? Ask you the same question. Are you the one with the Expedition Corps?
A free expedition corps out of High Crown. Yeah, that's us. Well, that's me anyway. The rest of those assholes went on without me after I got hurt. We'll come back for you once we've got the relic, Cadman, honest. Horse shit. Yeda was probably hoping I'd croak so she wouldn't have to tell our freak how she abandoned me. All she cares about is that oracle and his relic, which is probably just a big old dog bone if you ask me. He's probably still down there, fiddling with the statue. You must have seen it on your way in.
Anything else I need to know about the Oracle?
I doubt I know much more than you do. I mean, you're godlike, just like him.
Obviously, I'd like
Come on, kid. Don't get starstruck now.
Well, he's touched by Aethys, right? And he's supposed to be old, like hundreds of years old. And I don't mean elf old, he's extra old, like Aethys has been keeping him alive or something.
Great. He's old. Anything else?
He used to receive pilgrims, but only the ones who could make it in. This place, it's like a trial.
Yeah, we've seen the same traps and crumbling buildings you have.
And he's building something. A statue of Aethys, I think. But I don't know what for. I mean, after what Aethys did in the Deadfire, people don't come here anymore.
I feel like that's a huge plot point of like Pillars of Eternity 2 or something, and I don't remember.
Our captain, she's... I don't know. I don't want to talk out of turn.
Relax. You're not the first person to have a bad commander.
It's not like that. I mean, it didn't used to be. Yeda's not been quite herself lately. I've always known her to be cautious, careful. Now she charges forward recklessly. And she pushes us as hard as she pushes herself. And that's how I got hurt.
Has she been short-tempered? Distracted?
Yeah. And when we make camp, she has these terrible dreams. Wakes us all up with her screaming and muttering.
Can't be sure, but it sounds like the dream scourge to me, Envoy.
I gotta speak with this oracle then.
He'll be the last one to have seen him, I bet. I'll just rest up here a minute before I head back to Paradise.
Take it easy. No sense getting yourself into another scrape.
Promise, I'll take it slow. Hey, Envoy, for what it's worth, I really thought I was gonna die down here.
Given the extent of your injuries, you certainly would have.
It's a lucky thing you found me then.
Saw you back in Paradise Cave. Anyway, I should go.
Right, yeah. You got those assholes to save and everything. I hope they're better off than I was.
Adra?
One moment.
There's a chest in there. How do I get in there?
Seems like a good kid. Glad we could give him a hand. Maybe one of the Beyond Scrolls will too.
He's gonna have a hard time getting out of here, but
Jeez.
at least we gave him a fighting chance.
So, the kid said the expedition team went deeper, looking for the Oracle.
I imagine the Oracle has something to do with that creepy statue we saw before. Maybe we should take a look.
Keep forgetting I can slide. Oh, Kai, damn, man. Jumped right into it. He almost got over it. Hit like his foot or something.
Nice work.
Whopping 2 experience. Guess they're too low level. Visitor's request, Captain. Gotcha. The relic you seek is but one of the many thorns in the rotten heart of this land. Claim it for a deer. If its efficacy be confirmed, you will be appropriately rewarded. Inquisitor Lodwin.
If Ludwig's after this relic, we might be on the right track.
There isn't exactly a bad guy yet, is there? Is it going to be Ludwin?
Someone's up ahead. Keep your eyes open.
My sister, can it be? Come, stand in the light. Let me look at you.
Hello, Goldman.
It has been too long. I had feared I was the last of us, but you... Oh, the very sight of you is a balm for the soul. I am the Oracle Sargamus, servant of the once shining god, he whose light has lately dimmed. What brings you to this sacred space?
You named yourself after one of the early figures in the Ephesian scripture.
Then Sargamus spoke, and his voice swept forth with the heat and force of the bright day's sun. Weep not, for the Child of Light has forgiveness even for you, if you will embrace him. I am that same Sargemas. Though it has been some time since a man has knelt before me and begged absolution, as Harmka did. The people do not hold to the gods any longer, and they do not hold to their servants. We live in a time of disbelief. The gods are absent, and have recalled their gifts from the world. Avarice reigns. Acquisition is the faith to which all men bow. But perhaps there is hope. You have read the Book of Verses, and we are here together. If
I
only
know I read the
briefly.
Book of Verses.
In this moment, we are not entirely alone.
I'm looking for an expedition of my countrymen. Did they pass this way?
An expedition? I'm afraid I don't understand.
Right. Maps, ropes, pitons, rugged boots, water for days, people down here looking for stuff.
I am familiar with the concept, tomb raiding and the like. What troubles me is why they would come here. These ruins are not so different from the many others on this island, except that they are a good deal more treacherous. And this representation of Aethys we stand before, it is the work of my own hands. They could not hope to move it. Do you know what their purpose is here?
Do you really expect me to believe you haven't seen them? There's only one way through this place.
It's a reasonable question, I'll grant you. You must understand, this place has seen so few visitors for so long that I often retreat into my private quarters. To read, you understand, or pray, or sleep. Age has made me slow. I tire easily. I sleep now more hours than I wake. They could have already come and gone, and I would be none the wiser. In any case, you haven't told me what it was they searched for. Or do you not know?
Let's be honest.
Ah, the splinter of Aethys. I suppose it was too much to hope they were here to examine these exquisite ruins. Truly, it is their loss.
What is the relic exactly?
The splinter of Aethys is a sliver of shin bone from my lord's titan body. It was carved from his skeleton many centuries ago. Yet long after the gods left this mortal world to claim their dominion in the beyond. The splinter is infused with the very essence of my lord's power. To illuminate without fire, to heal without injury, and to speak without voice.
Where do you keep this relic? Can I find
It
them here?
rests in a shrine deep within this temple complex, beyond the reach of looters, visitors, or indeed, myself. The path to the relic has fallen to ruin. Some sections are flooded, and others are infested with all manner of creatures.
Great spiders,
Although,
probably.
perhaps you might assist me with that.
Right. Here it comes.
You see, this construction beside us is no mere statue, but a reliquary I have built to house the splinter of Aethys in its appropriate grandeur. It is nearly complete, and ready for the splinter to be interred. But I can no longer reach the relic on my own. Return it to me, and who knows, perhaps you will meet your expedition along the way.
We'll poke around here first.
Take all the time you need. Oh, and please refrain from touching my statue or devices. May light illuminate your path,
What if
sister.
what if I do touch though? Missing splinter of AFS. Grimish's journal. So he is gone, but he is still with me. What form should a reliquary take that is fit to hold the splinter? Were I in High Crown still, I would petition the church for ivory, gems, and gold. For this remnant of his holy body is worth all the wealth of the Empire and more. Being that I am sequestered here, I will make do, instead, with the wealth of the land. Granite from the tallest peaks, clay from the fertile riverbeds, and trunks from the most aged trees. I must work without ceasing until it is done. The memory of my lord cannot endure delay. It is beginning to take shape. I thought at first a sanctuary would be most appropriate, a temple within this temple of godless. But when I prayed over my plans for the building's construction, I received a vision of Aoth's Titan as it had existed in its time. A body of strange flesh and bone, hundreds of feet tall, was tried. The land with the Pantheon, I don't know why I pronounced that way, at his side facing down, forces of chaos like 11 colossal ships of the line. What crisis manifested them and inspired them to act? I know not, but I shall remake him as he was, in my own fashion. 28-29. He is complete. The statue I have made is inert, lifeless, dull. The work of my hands does not dignify the splinter. There's something deficient in it, and in me. I must destroy it and begin again. He is made anew. His effigy is formed from granite, clay, and wood steel, but they shelter now a precious Adra core. It glimmers even in the low light of the cavern's ceaseless evenings. It brings the dawn to this venerable place, as the light of his attention once brought to my soul. In the Empire, they celebrate spring dawn today, or they would have prior to Saints' War. I wonder, what of him remains in the beyond after his disillusion at Ukaizo? I long to be with him again. What if I did not have to wonder? That's a monk. That's a little spooky. Nope. Why are you hiding a pistol back here? What this lever does.
One moment. The bridge is out, but that looks like the way to the relic.
Looks back this way. Beep, beep, boop, boop.
Leave those be. They protect my devices.
Something sus about this guy. Lever to John's shore. Oh. Let me save. Finish saving. Let me go up here, see where this leads. Armor type, affects the intensity and recovery time of reactions to enemy attacks. The heavier your armor, the greater your stability. This money necklace is nice. So when farmer become god. I wish to read this right now. Incomplete lecture. How do I live if there's no consolation? When he left the world, I was emptied of divinity. I am a slave now to desire for it. I am unmoored from space and time. I am a body persisting until it is gone. Nothing. Is that what he wanted me to become? So just drop where I can't get back. In we go. Okay, so...
One moment.
Alright, I've gotta know, man. It's killing me. Save. Hi, Rave. I see my chat thing isn't working. Okay. As well. What's up, man? God. Wait. Your little entrance combo. Success. You may now close this window. A. Bah.
Don't touch the generators.
What if I do?
I'm afraid that won't work until you've returned the splinter.
There's something up here too. Is this game dog shit like everyone says? I don't think so. I'm enjoying it so far. Like, I could maybe understand if they're like, what, they think it's a 10 out of 10 game, but I don't know what about this game makes people think it's dog shit. Someone else, Wolf, had mentioned that there was something about, like, I don't know if it's like the lead developer at the company or something said something, but like, just the game on its own, I've been enjoying it. Source fresh lumber. The outline seems to be able to source rotten lumber, and the contemptible stuff cannot withstand the damp of this cavern. I must find someone who can fell on fresh new trees. Mostly the Zarps, little bastards are remarkably curious. So there's definitely another generator.
One moment.
I mean, I've been enjoying it a lot so far. I don't have too much complaints about it. I'm enjoying the combat for the most part. Maybe the equipment itemization isn't the best, but it's also not like god awful or anything. I also like the world and like the whole Pillars of Eternity and that shit universe, but maybe I'm a little biased because of that, but I don't know. I'm enjoying the game. I think it's good. How does this thing fucking go? The exploration's good, which is something I like a lot. Jump to some random fucking corner of middle of nowhere and there's usually something there rather than just empty, like in most games. Did you? Oh, I see. You did ask that earlier. I was like, I looked at the last mention. I'm like, why did you post your own name? What a way to make the absence of the lands. Years I spent in the Eastern Reach, and all my time there, never once was there ruins. Even with out of my sight, a trio of standing stones, and bar for the tools. No matter Aora, that's the name of like the world or whatever. I don't trust. So where's the generator thing? I probably should just go get the splinter. Kind of like dicking it around to see if this dude will get all pissed off. Okay, yeah, let me just go look for the splinter. By gold man. Would that guy be worth a lot of money? Because he's gold? Like if I killed him, could I sell his body to someone? And not in that kind of way. Would he literally be worth his weight in
reminds
gold?
me of the string. But how is anything this big growing all the way down here?
Movement feels good. God, am I gonna drown? Notes on godless language translation. Reflects the tone's wide and often contradictory thoughts on the origin and translation of the godless written language. His musings range across the page at odd angles at times clearly, carefully considered, at others dashes off improvisationally inspired. Has underwater swimming, which is always a plus. Can't take that for granted in games these days. As clay tap is inscribed with a flowing vertical script in a language you've never seen before. So this is the godless language. I do have a hard time telling where the surface is sometimes. Oh, I missed something? Oh, I can't get over there. Maybe I can go above and come down. I guess the followers don't swim. That open the gate. Well, that it does. Out of the chest down here. Oh. Something else in this room. Like this big ass library. Of course, spiders. This thing asleep? Big one. Ugh. Oh, that wasn't necessary. Here's I've been in a great hurry, as if they feared being caught. The gods strip us of who we were at every turn, who we'll, mercilessly shaving off all we've learned about the divine lasts. Retain the pale shadows of this whole, the knowledge and memory itself. All of it is cut away. Do the gods fear we might someday rival their strength if they do not? The trees of Arrow Glenfan possesses souls as strong as any kith, and their entangled roots extend for miles. But dig beneath any of them, follow those roots, and you'll see they don't end, but lead to a neighbor. There are many souls sharing one body. Why shouldn't willing kith be able to do the same? Their limb may be grafted from one tree to the trunk of another, and in time they'll bear sweeter fruit together. And you might have alone. Wouldn't it be possible then to graft Scion's soul to the rootstock of a willing kith? The souls wouldn't fracture but coalesce, they go stronger together. The gods see fractured souls, but they don't care for them. Damaged, broken people are abandoned by their makers to twist in the wind, giving no succor or relief. Would an intentionally fractured soul be similarly inconsequential to them? I'll use their apathy against them. I'll make their disdain certain. The grafted soul is obscured from sight of the gods. It spreads freely like a blood fever. Doesn't kill its host. No, I will be a fever of the spirit. Invisible, unstoppable, eternal.
We make a good squad.
Okay, sure, buddy. We make a good squad. Do I have any abilities or anything to do? No. I sincerely hope it goes higher than level 20, so I could have more skill points to do something with. It just, you unlock the ability to get everything at by 20. I hope that's the case. Life and Discoveries of Pentagram. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this one. That's too long. Oh, canst I so lowly learn to speak proper words? Are these like blueprints for his statue? That's where the splinter goes. Statue schematic interact. This drawing details a plan and creation of a large statue powered by essence. Essence is intended to be injected into the statue by an array of animatic devices, where such a vast store of essence might come from, and what the statue could do with it is unclear. So they'll bring the statue to life. Are they like trying to communicate with Aothis or something? Or this shit.
Aim.
What's this book doing way up here? Yeah, that's way too much reading. I'm not here for that. Rip, bot got instant nuked. Waterlogged book. The writing in this tome is dense and spidery. It's across the pages as if its author's pen had been enchanted with a spell for celerity. Whatever muse and curled will never be revealed, however, for the book's fragile pages swiftly disintegrate in your hands. Oh, okay.
One moment.
Ah! Shit. It's fucking stupid. Ah! God damn it. Alright, I haven't explored, like, here. Doesn't look like there's much of anything here. Oh, is this just another entrance? I see. Can't take that. These levers and shit don't do anything, do they? No. Alright, I guess there wasn't shit here. It's the waterlogged book, right? Dwarf guy has a little Witcher sense kind of thing, which is nice.
Just wait.
Six years in Dawnshore, and I never knew something this big was under our feet the whole time.
Yeah, you guys suck at exploring. I've hardly been here for that long. Purification of the Pilgrim. Same from putting into my mind to prayer that I would feel something, that I would experience solace that other god like speak of. The state they call grace, but my dreams reign silent as eerie as a godless tomb. And I'm ashamed to feel so lonesome and bereft. To truly love the gods and to be faithful to the void, that is what the Oracle tells me. Okay, so this isn't the guy, the Oracle himself. If I look outside of myself to the here and now, or that which I desire, must always remain unsatisfied. I will always remain unsatisfied. I must go down into myself, into the still, wide emptiness, and discover that I already have everything I need. The many voices of wail which I wish would whisper in my ear, even had I heard them, they would not be evidence of their love. Okay. You're going to love the void.
Quiet as the depths.
Worth and Roth!
Dream Scorch's head. I hate to think it reaches all the way down here.
Thorns beside violets, essence twisted out of shape.
me up. Fuck that pot.
One moment.
Little purple orbs are essence. Basically mana. They really don't restore that much. I forget what it is that makes those restore more. I think it's a skill. Yeah, this. 3 times, 4 times as much.
The pose, a pulse beating out of time. Should it be disturbed?
Consecration prayer. With this leaving of his precious body, we commemorate our most glorious God with all his saints. Let us commend ourselves and one another and our whole life to Athos, the Dawn Treader. For this holy house, and for those who enter it with faith, reverence, and the fear of our God, we consecrate this temple with his name. May Athos have mercy on our souls. Alright, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Fight?
Big tree, pretty ruins. Don't let it fool you. Keep your guard up.
Yeah. Bones everywhere.
Nice.
Must be another one or two of those. Explosive barrel.
That must have worked.
Sarcophagus. Money.
There's the relic. It can't be as easy as just grabbing it, can it? Right. I haven't been in a lot of ancient ruins, but you don't have to be an expert tomb robber to think this is probably a trap. Right behind you. One moment.
How do I get in there? Is it after I... Maybe it's after I clear that it opens up or something? Splinter of Aethys. What's that? I was hoping it was like an item I could potentially use.
Wait.
Something's moving in the main chamber. We'd better get moving too.
No. I must know how to get into that room. Oh. I see.
Have I mentioned that I think this is a terrible idea?
No. History of the living lands redacted. None above has been amended by a more measured hand, likely sometime after the first note was risen. How do their agents keep finding my work? They've already defaced 3 versions of this volume alone. I don't know what they find so questionable about my theories on the meaning of godless language. When I'm done rewriting it, your bastards win. No more? Likely sometime after the first note was written, every page of this book has been painted black except for the very last, which features a large drawing of an unusually ornate key. The note was written in the ruins of some unknown language. Beneath them, someone scribbled. Compared my notes regarding the inscription from Yukaizo with the scripts of the Inak clay tablet in my lab, I realized they share several shapes in common. I might be able to make some headway in translating this if I can find an expert of the godless. Another amended follows, but that too has been mostly blacked out. Near the end of the redaction, the paint suddenly runs off the edge of the page and a splash of blood stains the margin. All you can make out is a pair of shaky sentences circled several times. Yes? Could that mean God? I don't know what's going on here. See? Fuck the pots. They're trying to hide secrets from me. Helping the skeleton set ambushes for me too. I like how many of these lock boxes aren't locked. Scary skeletons. fucking tree branches on my head you can see from the shadow.
Worth and wrath!
Just like the
Kill 15 enemies using stealth attacks. Some achievement I got. Oh, I blew up that! Damn it. You're a bitch, huh?
Worth and wrath!
Immune to bleed, immune to poison. Since... Yeah, they got stunned instantly. Why? What?
Worth and wrath!
Well, more still?
Who's ready for more? That ought to be all of them, right?
Right. Vajra, I'll take that. Nothing unique off of him, but he gave me some Vajra at least. Food. Rabbit bits. Alright. Where's the fucking expedition? Are they dead? I haven't run into them. Is there like a... No, there's not a... in-dungeon... map or whatever. I think I'm done here.
One moment.
Oh, more?
Oh, we too. Way out must have flooded during that earthquake.
Well, better a flood than a cave-in.
I see. How do I get up there? Ah. Do I get up there?
Give me a moment.
Oh, I guess I can go up here and then jump down. I mean, I've already seen these places, but maybe something changed after it flooded? This book's doing A-okay.
moment.
There we go. No, I can't get up here. Unnecessary, but no scan.
Hold on.
To be as sure as I can. Oh, that's probably just a plant. Okay, well, that was uneventful. Which means I was gonna be so slow. Range on that scan is not very big. If there were upgrades for it, I'd definitely get that upgrade. Dude. Huh?
Something's not right here. Take a look around.
Oh, there's the expedition. Builder's journal. New orders came down from Darren today. We're to be sent to the living lands. The diplomatic corps has his establishment in the embassy in the port city of Paradise. And they need support cataloging the usual ruins there. No doubt it will take months, perhaps a year or two at the very least. I promised Rudwin I'd be in High Crown to celebrate an Estu with him and the children, especially since it'll be Miri's coming of age. But how often are you given the opportunity to lay foundation of a study for a previously undiscovered ancient culture? I'm sure he'll understand, and Miri, well, I think my daughter will be glad I'm gone. Oh. It's not like the gods are making new continents. Their world is getting smaller every day. So this is the year, this is the day, yeah, I guess this is the day. This is the month or something, I don't know. It always seems as though the moment I finally get to my sea legs, we're pulling into harbor. And it's a charming harbor as it is, despite what Darren told me. And not nearly so dangerous as his clerks in the High Crown warned. I swear on the Queen Half of my countrymen resent any city that isn't the Emperor's purely on principle. There was a letter waiting for me when I arrived at the embassy. I suppose Broodwin sent it before I left. The coward filed for dissolution of her marriage, but he couldn't muster the stones to tell me to my face. Let him assume it never arrived. I certainly won't dignify it with a reply. Jeez. The whole episode has given me a blinding headache, a horrible pinching sensation right behind my ears. Well, I guess this is before she started having visions and shit. This is long. We've had a few days to settle into the life of the embassy while the powers that be argue about how best to make use of us. While I was resting, the Empress just took the scouts to some dreadful little will house in a rough part of town. Naturally, a couple of the younger lads poisoned themselves with alcohol. The mother in me wants to be furious, but can hardly muster the energy. As long as Ulfric's voiding his stomach in the canals, and instead of the bunkhouse, it's not my business after all. I think I'll take the team to Fort Northreach to see if we can't help their archivist identify the purpose of the godless ruins there. Okay, and that's how they come here. Blessed New Year. The team acquitted themselves well at the fort. With Caitlin's help, I was able to get down into the basement of the ruins there and take a good look at the construction. Naturally, I left notes that I took of the fort at the fort. I feel like I can hardly even think these days. But I believe I remember enough of what I learned to write a satisfactory report for the ambassador. Could these ruins have been the site of a fertility temple? I mean, goodness, look at the shape of their buildings. A steel garrote inquisitor attached to the embassy has uncovered rumor of a holy relic in a cave here in Dawnshore, and she suggests we may want to investigate. I know I should be eager to get down there to explore, but I've hardly been able to get out of my bedroll since we've returned to Paradise. I thought there's a curse tablet with my name on it in Ruin's installed Temple of Skane back in High Crown. Nothing else could explain the hideous nightmares I've been having. Mushrooms erupting from my skin, my eyes replaced by quivering stalks, memory turning into a tree of Rudwin splitting in hair and open like a flower. Ugh. No matter what drug I take or which god I pray, they refuse to go away. I collapsed while we were gearing up in the market, and none of the merchants would help me off the ground. One of them muttered something about soul plague and ran off to tell his mates. I tried to tell the man I wasn't sick, just going through a divorce, but I couldn't speak. It was like my tongue had turned into mud. Inquisitor pulled me aside when the boys got me back to the embassy. She was able to press the locals for more about the relic. Apparently, it was taken from Aothis' Titan skeleton, the very one I had made my reputation discovering. Oh. And it's well known for its ability to heal anyone who holds it. I cannot delay any longer. I must find it.
Well, we found the expedition. Looks like they've only been dead a few hours. But how did they get in here?
They didn't come the same way we did. I'll remind you we had to swim here. And look, there's no way these people died of natural causes. Murder usually leaves a mark.
It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed.
I've seen something like this before in the creation of animats.
Do I even want to know what an animat is?
An animancer could explain it better, but they're basically suits of armor brought to life by bound souls.
Right. I knew I didn't want to know.
The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the statue of Aothis, right?
Did the Oracle's plan have something to do with Aothis vanishing at Ukaizo?
There's still a lot of debate over what even happened at Ukaizo. Perhaps the Oracle knows the truth, or perhaps he's just as lost as we are. Aothis is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now, we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
One moment.
Fuck off, Potts. this guy's pots. I'm tired. Hold on, I need a breath real quick. Alright, back to destroying pots. That's bullshit. Doesn't kill the ones under. That damn indestructible wooden platform. It's exploding on the pot specifically, I guess. Look at all that free space now. Much better. Equipment upgrade available. That must be because I destroyed all the pots. No thing doing. There's like a lot of bodies. On the binding of souls. Oh, this dude's definitely responsible. The margins of this text are scribbled with notes and references. The ink-stained pages appear to have seen much use in earlier times. The removal and transference of souls in practice are both ancient and sophisticated. There's evidence that Gwithians were particularly adept at this. A few details that survived them. Someone scrawled Annals of Peregrine, P32-6, below this paragraph. What is known is that the removal of a soul is a difficult process, and one that requires an expert hand and precise tools for any chance of success. Early attempts on a test pool of 138 souls left most of the subject with maimed or fractured souls. In all but 2 of 11 instances where the soul was successfully removed, the essence dissipated before the scholars could capture it. The words transfer to holding vessel are written and underlined in the margin. The process requires conductive materials, copper and adra specifically. Immersion in water is important to ensure that the soul is drawn in steady and uniform manner, with no distortions or breakages. The warp soul is at best useless, and at worst unpredictable. Narrow points from the paragraph on a squinch note: extraction pool, CR 18 foot wide, 3 foot depth. We have since mastered the process of soul transference and have seen the benefits of infusing forged work with the essence of animals and wilder. What remains to be seen is whether we might see greater gains from using the souls of Kith, where we would procure the appropriate subjects and how much personality and autonomy we would want before we leave intact. We want to leave intact for in such cases. I took notes winds around and below this paragraph, beginning with criminals, prisoners of war, volunteers, and ending with forge guardians in block letters. These notes are all crossed out, and below them is written, "What of the divine soul?" So like a godlike. So is he gonna want to try and bind and take my soul or something?
One moment.
This is how I'm supposed to get out. Oh, I dropped down from there, so yeah, that must be one way. That must be the way I get out.
Why has he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place?
Good question. I'll be right back though. Okay. Interested to see what the deal with this guy is. Am I gonna probably have to fight him, I'm guessing? Or am I gonna get like a choice between fighting him and all that other bullshit? That's probably the way out. What's up here? Is this just a way to go back? Or is it more secret? This is just the way to go back. So this is where it just was. Okay. Oh, is this the way I came here? It's just another drop down, another way to get here. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. What a waste of my essence. That could have been the potions and essence things for the first time in a while. Do manual save.
Even the flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness?
I don't know what this guy's capable of, but I've got your back.
Button? Oop. Nothing? Alright, fuck face.
There you are. I worried for you when the earth shook.
Cancel that.
Lies like wasps.
I'm gonna trust the voice in my head. Voice in my head is friend, of course, right?
You have been gone some time. Do you carry the splinter of Aethys?
Must have been placed at the moment.
We have all the... Do you carry...
There was an earthquake while I was in the temple. The place was flooded. Let's ask him about these first.
Ah, I did not expect you to be so thorough in your explorations. Nevertheless, I am impressed. As to whether I killed them, well, that is a matter of semantics. Does death occur the moment the heart ceases beating, or when the soul is broken upon the wheel? In one sense, then they are quite dead. In another, they remain very much alive.
So, he
In
can
either
maybe
case, they have entered a state of change, and the impetus was mine.
A soul on the wheel is broken into its constituent parts, the person and the soul. Once the soul, once constituted, is gone. You're going to put their souls on a statue, aren't you?
If one were to take your narrow-minded view, and the expedition had encountered the wheel, then yes, they would be dead. But their souls are not bound for the wheel. You see, I have given them the opportunity to be part of something larger than themselves. Their essence is held safe within my devices, and with your help, I shall give them a new commission. To prosecute the redemption of a god.
The godlike's responsibility to hold their god accountable. Why would possibly the point? To make... do you expect to redeem Aethys?
Do you carry the relic I asked you to collect?
Do carry it.
Excellent. The relic you have retrieved was stolen from Aethys' body. He is bound to it, or it to him. And before the events at Ukaizo, he would speak to me through it. He speaks to me no longer, but I believe he resonates with the splinter yet, as I do. If I am correct, when it is placed in the statue, the magnifying power of the Ardra will draw him into it, and he will be trapped.
I don't buy it.
Locked into the reliquary with a chorus of furious souls acting as his conscience. He will finally begin the work of making right all the wrong he has done.
So he wants.
All that is left is for you to place the splinter into the statue's chest. Will you do it?
Hi, Mars, what do you
Me?
think?
If I ever suggest helping some crazy Nimdu bring a statue to life for religious reasons, please kill me then and there.
Look, I'm all for second chances, but restoring the god who started the Saints' War and left a trail of corpses and deadfire? Even I can see that's a bad idea. And I can't imagine a worse fate than spending an eternity as one of those poor souls stuck with him. I've heard I can change him before.
What will happen to you if your god abandons his domain in the beyond?
I cannot say. But when I return to the wheel, I pray I do not see Aethys there, for it will mean that I have failed. You see, my sister, you must understand. I am willing to endure a life of greatest loneliness, so that he may repent.
There's no way this will work.
Aethys is weak, if he persists at all. He expended tremendous soul energy manifesting in the body of Moros Nua and marching it across the Deadfire. By the time he reached Ukaizo, he was spent, and used the very last of his power to destroy the wheel. The god that is left is but a wisp of purpose, floating through the beyond. It is that wisp I will capture.
This makes me really want to play Deadfire again, man. Like, how do I not remember most of this stuff, or hardly at all? There's something wrong with me, man. I remember enjoying the story of that a lot and finding it interesting at the time, but man, I don't remember shit.
Thank you. Once you have placed the splinter into the statue, together, we will
I'm probably going to reload and not do it, especially if it means I get to fight him, because I want to shoot him. But let's see what happens if we do this.
There we are. Now, fill the statue with essence. Do me the honor of pulling the lever, just there.
Or is he trying to, like, capture
My
me
lord
to...
will return to face justice.
Pull the lever? Is he talking about... this one? He's probably not trying to bring it to justice. He's probably trying to just revive it. I did it.
Any moment. Oh. My god, Aethys. Are you there? No! It's not working!
You gonna blame me or something? It wants my soul or something?
Something is wrong. My lord Aethys has not returned. Something is missing from my design. Something I did not account for. It must be the chime. Without its ringing, he cannot hear the statue's call. My sister, will you join my holy work and lend your
This isn't the first time you tried this, is it? Sure, I'll let you put my soul in this statue. This isn't the first time you tried this, is it?
This statue, its purpose, it has been the sole focus of my every waking moment from the instant Aethys left the world. The elaborate construction you see around us was not my original intent. It came with time. All the result of many tests and many failures.
Give me 1 second. Oh my god, are they transferring tonight? Oh god, would you keep going? So every discovery's made?
Precisely.
Precisely. Okay.
Always a hair's breadth from success. Iron, blood, oil, Ardra, essence. Now, the relic. The very body of a god. You see, there is always another parameter to adjust. But I believe success is near at hand. And you,
Sure.
rare and perfect you will be my last.
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop playing this sooner than I thought and go do my fucking shit. Alright, Sargamas, you must give up as my plan. I told you it won't work. Sure, I'll let you put my soul in the statue.
You understand this will be fatal to your mortal frame?
That's my hope. How fatal are we talking? Fatal? That's my
What are
hope.
you doing? This is a ploy, right? Blink twice if you want me to shank him while his back's turned.
Well, Kai, looks like you're the new envoy now. The old one's lost their resundant mind.
They don't understand the bond between the gods and their children. They don't understand the glory that awaits you.
Come on, we can run for it. He's hundreds of years old. He can't be that fast.
Right. Slowly turn toward the exit, and then just run. No way that old Kamayu can follow us.
They are frightened. But you are steadfast.
Yeah?
If you are the person I believe you to be, go. Stand upon the dais and prepare to meet my god.
You got it, buddy. Oh, the last manual saves a while ago. Oh, fuck. Oh, there's another autosave here. This one's... Okay, so let me load this. I just made that manual save. Okay, let's load this. Before I don't have another autosave. Because this isn't what I actually want to do. I just want to see what happens. Okay, so what are you saying right now?
Climb,
Oh, fuck. It's...
climb up the scaffolding there and place the relic in the statue.
Damn, this is after I said that to him. Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna have to work off of that. My own fault for not doing a manual save before and just doing a quick. I need to eat something too. Fuck.
Stand beneath my machinery, if you please.
Where? That's the lead out. This circle?
Hold still now.
Okay.
You are about to be part of something in.
See you guys. Contemplate death. Get in the statue envoy. I got an achievement for it. Into the beyond. Okay.
Stand beneath my machinery.
Hello? Is this before? No, I don't want to stand beneath your machinery. This one? Manual save, manual save. This one.
Climb up the scaffolding there and place the relic in the statue. There we are. Now, to fill the statue with essence. Do me
Ooh,
the
you got a
honor of
fancy
pulling the
sword,
lever. Just
don't you?
there. Now, do me the honor of pulling now. Do me the honor of pulling this lever here.
Doesn't work.
Any
moment now. I've seen this.
My lord, something it might.
This isn't the first time you've done this, have you?
No.
So every major discovery made, but you kept going.
How could the world? It seemed I was all iron. You see, but you.
Told you it won't work. Sure, I'll put my soul in the statue. What does that mean exactly? As a watcher told me I didn't have a chime. And you wouldn't want me anyway? It must be you? Oh, this is an interesting option too.
No. That would not be appropriate. He does not want me. He has made that clear.
Aethys didn't keep me alive for 600 years. He chose you.
I am afraid. I have been a coward. What if I meet him and he refuses me? You are right. I am what is missing from my work, but I couldn't see it. It must be me. Before I leave you, I would ask you to tell me something. What do you believe we are to our gods?
I want to believe we're evidence of their love. Through us, they touch the world. We're resources. Each holds a fraction of their power to be called at any time. We're tools. Make us for a purpose and act their will in the world. We're accidents, divine byblows. We don't matter much to them at all. Either one of these.
I fear you may be right. Goodbye, my friend. Walk always in the light. If thine heart be black, if thine intention be impure, thy life is forfeit. For he hath seen, he can see, he will see. Nothing is hidden from his glory. His light touches every corner of the world. Nothing is hidden from his sight, nor shall it be from mine.
Why is this optional?
Hurry now, sister. I am ready. Do it.
The Oracle soul is in the machinery. We've got to pull the lever to siphon it into the statue.
Well, if we're gonna pull the Usundid lever, we better get to it.
Last light of day. One-handed melee unique. Killing enemy restores 3% of your maximum health. Ooh. And shield minus 10% fire damage. Still doesn't work.
Nothing, huh? Well, on the bright side, at least the Oracle's not around to see this.
After all that, I'm
well.
almost disappointed.
Aethys was never going to return, but Sargamas couldn't see that.
This world has had enough highly destructive god statues, thanks.
What do you think, Envoy? Can a god really die?
Aethys' essence may be dispersed, but I don't think he's gone. I don't think it's gone.
You're saying he'll come back eventually?
Not much playing this.
That sounds
Gotta
like
go
a
back to
question for a
MMO
priest.
Stuff again in a minute.
Well, with the Oracle dead, I guess we should get going.
Nah,
Right
it's
behind you,
helpful.
Envoy.
Well,
Hear us. Follow us. We would speak to you.
okay. Dummy, stupid idiot. Really more interesting to fight him, but this works too, I guess.
You destroy for destruction's sake.
Yes, that is correct. Maybe that other thing wasn't powered, maybe that's why it failed. I was looking for that for a while, man. I couldn't find it. It's MMO action RPG and an MMO action semi-RPG. Something like that. This fool is trying to revive a god so he could atone. The god could atone. The little switch you shoot to power the thing.
The Oracle might have been a creepy, murdering Korva,
Fucking starving,
but
man.
he sure kept a nice home.
Guess his work on that statue.
Did get the sword from him. If I didn't have the dagger upgraded, maybe I would use this instead.
That
New
shouldn't
Adventures
be
of the
much
Gun
time for
Mage. Yep,
renovations.
but not anymore. Yeah, not anymore. I think I'm fixing to get off. It's gonna be a short stream. Not as short as I thought, but yeah. Well, hi Av, bye Av. I guess I'll let this finish first, though. I'm fucking starving. I gotta go eat. I gotta do some stuff on MMO, but I want to eat first. So I'm just gonna end. A New Adventures of the Gunmate's like a 80 Saturday morning cartoon.
Totally not have asked me Phil make up a theme song for New Adventures of Gunmidge like it's an 80s Saturday morning cartoon. Oh, let me put on my thinking cap for this. New Adventures of Gunmidge. I can already feel the nostalgia kicking in hard like a bad hangover. In a world where bullets fly, gun mages here soaring high with a blast and a flash, they'll save the day. Turning foes into a buffet with style and flair. They're never shy, shooting magic, oh me. Oh, my new adventures coming, hold on tight. In the 80s groove, they'll win the fight. Now go grab your sugary cereal and enjoy the ride.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Phil. I appreciate that. That wasn't all too bad. Only you weren't such a monotone bastard. Try like 10. That's how much she would need to gamble. So either she can gamble or she can't. I am wing. Sorry, we don't have an I am wing. Come on, third time's a charm, man. Ah, damn. Alright. Sag. Next time, man. Next time. Maybe I'll be back in a bit. I don't know if I'm gonna stream MMO or not, but I'm gonna end stream and I'm gonna get some fucking food because I am fucking hungry. Why is it black? Oh, weird. Alright, see ya. Fuck, I'm starving, man.